Anyway, we're live, boys. I think. Anyway, we're live, boys. I think. Anyway, we're live, boys.
Twitch? Think. Is this Twitch? What?
Anyway, we're live, boys.
Twitch? Think. Is this Twitch? What?
Well, anyway. Why is the title always my stream?
HADEEZ Nuts 2. A game HADEEZ 2. Nice. Done. Yeah, sorry boys, I was just setting up both Twitch and YouTube. I mean, like at the same time, clearly. I had 30 followers on Twitch. Then I got a new follow on Twitch, like, I don't even know when. Crazy. Yeah, more follower on Twitch, Anyway. Game. Then you probably can hear a single S in this. I mean, you can hear a singular thing in the game. Options. Yeah. Wait, hold up, before we continue. Why is my guy frowning so much? Calibrate. Yeah. But anyway, boys. Well, I don't want to waste more time.
Come see this.
Come. Why don't you come see this? Why don't you see my cum? Yeah, let's go, boys. Meditate? More like me. Well, I definitely can have more tarot cards. Maybe I should pick better ones, who knows?
Death to Kronos.
But no, like, what's it called? All my other ones look good.
Headmistress, guide me.
I got stuck, bro. Except.
Never mean to slow you down, especially as you get started for the night. So you go on and pick something, and then get out of there.
Never gotta get out of it. Blah 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 blah. Gain dodge. I already don't remember like where am I supposed to. Like which are the best ones? What? Your moves, my schmoves. Meow. I haven't played this game in a while. I'm gonna suck ass. Suck my ass. Wow. Which one? Definitely the hammer. Yeah, what up, my hammer?
Come on.
Your attack from behind. In a larger area. But this last strike, I want from behind.
Greater strength.
I wanna be backstabber. You backstabber. Ah, drinks. Wait, what did I lack? I suddenly just... my brain just stopped. Honestly, right now I'm doing really well in the game.
Woods take you.
Well, Lord, tickle me. Tickle my pickle. Do I wanna buy? Yo, do you have a sale? I can bargain with you. No.
Here's the gold.
I don't want McSchmonald. I'm pretty healthy right now.
Your choice.
Your choice? Choice to say? Wait. Wait, I've no idea what to pick. Wait, couldn't I've bought this one?
The spirits of
I'm
the
definitely brain dead. Teh. Heh. Me when I say a funny joke. Teh. Hey.
Those shadows.
Shadow the Hedgehog. This guy is so crazy. What?
Back to the dock with you.
Do I give to him? I have 5 of these.
So many mortals know you as the Earth.
5 big boons. Oh yeah.
But I'm so deeply fortunate to know you as my uncle. I won't forget your kindness and spirit.
Waste your nectar on me, niece. Not like I can drink it all the way from here.
Lord Poseidon me. Pos on me. Wait, I have to take it first. That would be pretty cool.
Bring back even a speech when we're in such a...
No point. Point? Your attack hits foes. Your cast also immediately hits foes. Hit foes. I have so many foes. Sure.
A wave of power.
I have no clue if I should up the audio at all. Wait, well actually... Where's my browser? Twitch. My channel. I'm a little sound check live on stream, that's crazy. Sounds check. Wait, why can't I hear anything on Twitch? What? Nah, Twitch is tripping, what? Well...
Anyway, we're live, boys. I think.
Well...
Anyway, we're live, boys. I think.
Well... Sounds check.
Anyway, we're live, boys. I think.
Well... Sounds check.
Anyway, we're live, boys.
Anyway. 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 Bruh. Shut up, music. Gift.
Wait, is this what I... The gods may often... So what's she truly like? I wouldn't know. How very noble.
Dawn.
I knew you'd pick this one.
Dawn my own. Bones or dust. Boners or cum.
You can do this.
You can do this, you can win. Damn, I splashing my foes. Yes, splash me. I'ma flush them down the toilet. Meow. Bruh. Money or health? I'm so full on effort. Wait, I'm not. I'm dumb. Yeah, they be scanning. Where are they? Radars. Wow. By the way, boys, I'm both live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if Twitch is your preferred platform, you can watch me there, and vice versa. Nice. Follow me on Twitch. Yeah, boy. Yeah, take more nectars. I believe they are called nectars. Boons are whatever the upgrades. Nekmatar. Gain. Bossusi or Radusi. Wild. Damn, it's already they telling me in advance that in the next area I'm gonna fight. Fighter. Poseidon. You're special, sure. Then I'm be splashing them like crazy. Thank you for your service, sir. Oh yeah, baby. Get wrecked. Wolf howl. I have a wolf inside of me. Is that a new thing, the wolf howl? Howl my wolf. But isn't it a bit too loud? I can't. Oi mate. You just can't.
Return to Shadow now. Thank you, Headmistress.
Why do fountains in this sequel give so little health?
Down I go.
Back in my day in Hades 1 I would get 69 health from just a singular sip. Maybe just a sign I should also drink IRL. Yeah, free scary letters in IRL. Nice. Your attack it foes with a splash. Oh yeah, baby. Upgrade. Can you like finally give me the McDonald's I denied last time? I mean, totally didn't. Is it 30 plus? It's permanent 30. I thought it would like what's called like heal 30. Talk.
I shall, Lord Charon.
Salute.
Death to Kronos.
I can't give him. Bro, he's so lame. Karen is like so gay. Stop stepping on the steam.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm so low on health. You're special. Are these the only two upgrades of mine? The splashes. Honestly, maybe taking these guys one at a time might be pretty okay. You know what, even with low health, I'm gonna destroy all of them. Nice. Can you explode already? Please, Baka, Shine. Shine, you Baka. But actually, before we continue, I might just lower the audio on my mic a little. But you can't see anything on the stream, right? Oh, nice. Oh yes, because I'm a genius and I have a game capture. Clearly. Wait, what? Did I have a different mic on? No, I didn't. What do you mean? What are you smoking? Maybe 25 is good. What about 10? 25? Yeah, sure, I can have it like this. Yeah, it took me like 5 seconds. Nice. Yeah, let's go here.
Like, yeah. Again.
I spoke to Echo about you.
She broke her.
Yes,
All I
Yo,
know
bro,
is
heal me. Please. I need health. Help me.
restored.
Can you like still gift? Gift to, see?
No attempt to snap.
Eh?
me such to.
Okay, shut up and let me go.
How could I ever forget you, Narcissus?
Narcissus?
Narcissus.
Narcissus? Bruh. Proceed. Permaseed. Maybe I could also down this. It would also be about the time I finally finish this game. Flip. Gain dust. Please give me McDonald's again, please. Yes, daddy. Can I buy? Oh, yeah, I can buy. I can buy both. Ontia Hestia Bestia. Ontia Hestia is Bestia. Whenever your attack. Pogs, I want this. I even need this. Salute.
I guide you, my lord.
Lady, hello. Sing along, everybody.
Me. Man, I'm gonna stick a dump stick up my up your ass. Damn, this bitch is literally the easiest bitch to backstab. She just be sitting and showing her ass to me. I can't even backstab that bitch. I'm dying, help me. Wow, that bitch just blocked it. No! Chat, that's so ass. Featured artist. Featuring Kanye West. I'm so bad that I literally jumped into it. Oh man. Creeper, oh man. By the song Goosey?
Get out of my head.
Song Goosey, Schmoosey?
Well, look at you.
Man. Bro, I suck.
Ignium.
Maybe I could try another weapon.
I see we got some new faces today, fresh out of Erebus.
What's this? Nah, that's so gay. What about this? What is the same?
I can't.
Honestly, this one has a bigger reach. I'm just gonna go for this one,
Tartarus.
to be honest. Wow.
Beginning assignment.
So what's this?
Excellent.
It is literally stronger or what?
Sting away.
Nane. Chaos Susie. Gain, I don't know what that is. Sprint. I take this.
Should be manageable.
Even if me having less health for like the next encounters. Did I just hit a sucky weapon until now? I thought it was super cool. Now I have this and it's better. Well, right now it feels at least a bit better. When I'm so low on health, I'm gonna suck. Oh nice, restore health with this one. Yeah, give me more magic. The Gathering. This one is so good, what?
My chaos curse subsided. Still rooted here, I see.
Bro, I suck. What? No! That tentacles got me stuck. No. No, step bro. Oh, nice.
Out of my sight.
Sure, I can give them. I can gift literally anyone and everyone. I'm so full. I have so much.
Hear me.
Except. Whenever I take damage, shock some of it off and restore 150. Yeah, take this.
Should I have held back?
I wouldn't have held back.
All I just
Should I be blah, 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 I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. Take this. Go to Karen.
Some silver.
Cognac. Dust. Why it doesn't give me McDonald's? That guy sucks. At least give me KFC, man.
What was that?
Now give me more healage. Anyway. Now I want money. Money.
Finally tracked you down.
Let's upgrade that heals me anytime I kill them with my magic normal attack. It's so nice. Literally. It's so OP.
That's all of them.
Sister Artemis.
Fister sister.
You do know
Scissor sister. Artemis. Miss Artemis.
the choice is yours.
Any damage may be critical. Moist critical. Yeah, baby. Can I slow her? Nah. Bitch, fuck you. Honestly, give me more magic the gathering. Yeah, I need to gather some magic. Baby.
This is my father's realm.
Honestly, I want upgrades. I'm very low on, I mean high on health. For free, Pogs. I'm gonna destroy you all. Yeah, everything seems a bit quiet now. Maybe a bit cooler now. Wait. Yeah, this one is still the same. Pogs. I mean, like, if I hold the circle, no matter which weapon I have, I'm just gonna do the circle. I just realized I pressed circle on a control to make circle in a game. What? Crazy. To me, fisters. Yeah. Curse to be a sheep. Damn, what a dodge, crazy. Drink. More backstab. Wait, I forgot I don't have the backstab upgrade anymore. Yeah, that was the last one. Ow, my ass.
Satisfactory.
Nice.
You wield Skira capably.
I prevailed.
Nice. Restored health. Daddy.
Hail, Erebus.
Bruh. Oh yeah, baby. Honestly, for the next stream, I'm also gonna figure out how to
I'm ready.
stream on TikTok as well, so I could multi-stream, like literally everywhere. Gift. Honestly, I'm gonna gift Chaos. Chaos seems pretty OP, even though it has some drawbacks, which is probably the reason why is it so OP.
Hail, Chaos.
Hail Chaos, Susie. If you wait. One Dev Defiance. Oh shit. I mean flip. Grab. Holy ass. Afterwards, whenever we restore 11. Sure. I take that.
Water spouts activated.
gain, yeah, bones. Give me more bones. Honestly, can Karen finally give me McDonald's?
Don't be
Compel.
frightened.
I don't feel that compelled to do it. Haha. Nice. Oh, even better nice. Bigger nice. 169 nice. Honestly, I'm feeling a mini boss. I'm a mini boss. This. But can you like birth more small guys? I wanna heal. Ow, my ass. Yes, kill him. Wow. Nice.
Out with you, servant.
Bugs. I could have gifted to Poseidon before I picked it up. I mean, anyway. Hit surroundings. Right, nah. Whenever you sprint. I don't really sprint that much, I think. I'll take this one instead.
That which slithers, seeps, and
6, 7.
crawls. All of it thrives within the foul air and crushing climate near the bottom of the sea.
C. The letter
It's
C.
definitely stuffier down here.
I don't know what to pick. I missed. I'm such a bum.
Burn.
No. Also, I did get some health. Which is not. I'm so brain dead. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I picked bones before. I'm gonna pick dust now.
I have you.
Yes, heal me. Yum, yum. Man, healing in any roguelike or roguelite is
All mine.
the most thing you can do ever.
Withstood that chaos curse I had.
Gather. Collect. Give me more stone. Baya. Baya baya. Your cast deal 3 times. Also binding circle. Sure. Sure.
To the stage.
Showtime. We love. It is showtime.
Meh. Bruh. Bruh. I just realized I still have a dev defiance. Oh well, do I? Man, I hate this boss. This one sucks ass. Maybe because there's just more of them. Early Christ maze. Clearly it's so. God damn it. Model is back. Well, the model is back only because I'm not playing Demon Souls. Doing daily streams. Well, I feel a bit lazy on making videos right now, so at least I stream. I'll be streaming. Gift for what?
May moonlight
Salute.
guide us. Whatever works.
Salute, brother. I meant a sister, but like, who cares? Anyway, what up? Welcome back to the stream. You have a Twitch now? Yeah, no, what's it called? Notice that I have one more Twitch follower. I did. That's 29 before, now I have, well, like 30. Honestly, I can, now that we talk about it, I can up my, what's it called? Twitch goalpost for followers. Like up to 50. With channel. I already completely forgot how to edit it. Well, it's not nice that I achieved the goal, but like in settings, no, not settings. Channel dashboard. Wait a minute. Not here. Honestly, I can add a coffee link to my Twitch. I'll also remove the clips channel and the VODs channel because honestly now having like doing everything on a singular channel, I don't think I need more channels at all. Wait. Coffee URL add. Nice. Height preview, wait. Definitely not here. Not here. Featured content, definitely not this one. Go to channel. Wait, what? I'm literally dumb. Wait, is it in Stream Manager? I think it is. Oh yeah, manage goals. Start new goal, bro. I need a tutorial on how to set up streams. I mean, there's plenty of tutorials on streaming. Yeah, after you watch quite a bit of videos and also set up yourself, like after a while, I don't think it's really that crazy. Although I just use some basic stuff, to be honest, right now. I have one Twitch viewer, but it's like probably me now watching my own stream. Anyway, I set up this what's it called, forward goal to 50. Do I need 50 viewers to get an affiliate? To get affiliate? How to get affiliate on Twitch? It's 25 followers. It's in 4 hours on 4 different days. Is it in a month? Yeah, I need 3 average viewers though. Wow. Anyway, we game. So anyway, I died.
That concludes our little orientation. Any questions? Shoot.
Inspect.
What secrets lie within?
Unlock. Moonstone X. Right now I do have the Witch's Staff. Sister's Blades. I was using them until now, and now I realize that, well, at least I like this one better. I need 10 silver for this one. I might try it, you know. But if I use my silver for this one, no, I'm gonna wait for the 10th silver, to be honest. Yeah, I wanna find out if that weapon is any better. You move, strike, and channel 20% faster for the next 300 seconds. Channel, press and hold. Oh, I'm keeping this one. Oh yes, baby. Salute.
I'm pleased to see you made it here.
Oh, there's this guy I channeled. Channeled on my channel. Oh yeah. This is how it looks. The forest too, see?
The moon is waxing.
I wonder if they ever gonna make a Hades free, or if they have any plans right now. Honestly, maybe they might make another addition to the franchise. But Well, it could be later. I mean, obviously, it's not gonna be earlier. Didn't they take like 5 years to make? I mean, the second one after the first one. Anyway, the gift is the
Commander, you...
Oh, no, he mostly sat around.
It's
Commander.
not his fault.
He never did
Commander
like
Cody.
just so you know.
Execute order 6-7.
Once more, then. This is my path.
I can gift. You know what? I've only one Sunas to this guy. He's fat anyway.
Best not it out against impossible odds whilst.
My thigh sweat promise. Now you're tripping. Do thighs even sweat that much? No, I think you're remembering wrong. Clearly. This one. Honestly, give me like a minute or so. I got a BRB. Good boy. Yeah, I must have another cup of coffee actually. Yeah, but I lost the healing upgrade. This is so sad. Proceed.
There.
H-play, what? VTubers cancel engagement rings. What? Once I reach 1 million subscribers. I'll definitely never reach 1 million subscribers on anything. Not even if I had 5 separate channels. I'm definitely not gonna have 1 million altogether.
Very well.
Yes, more silver. Yeah, your boy. Wait, what are H-play VTubers? And they sell engagement rings? Who? That's so well, it sounds cringe. Well, it is cringe.
Tucked away.
Black pot calling cat a black? Or what? What does that mean?
As for my arcana.
As for my echo, Namona. Anyway, let's go, boys. You don't even know where this thing came from.
Nemesis.
What do you could shake
You already murdered everyone. You give money. I can't even accept.
Don't have enough.
Wow, what a bitch.
She used the Chaos Gate.
What? Shorty went for the chaos, what a bitch. I hate her ass cheeks. Ass cheeks. Give me more magic. For some gathering. What? I think I was trying VTuber calling another VTuber cringe, but it doesn't work since at least you don't LARP as a 7-year-old.
Greater focus.
I don't LARP as a... LARP? The fuck is LARP? Or role-playing. Well, I don't roleplay anything, I just sound the way that... Wait, what? I accidentally unmodded you. Pfft, wait. But I clicked on the chat because I selected your message, but then I... Anyway. Get unmodded, Lamont. Wow. Yeah, I've been learning so many new things like LARP, what LARP means.
These always come in handy.
Wow.
No.
Gift. Do I gift?
Selene, I know.
Little star.
Selene.
You
Selene
honor me,
D's.
sister.
Salute.
Moonlight sorry. Habit.
Moonlight. Moonlight guides you. Wait, you're the moonlight.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
Let us
See to it that
shine.
the rightful queen and king of the underworld retake their throne. Her father I knew only from Nyx's account, though I would see your mother when she...
Your hex, my hex, your hex, Yola's hex. Your hex makes everything... what? Which one is hex? Press R to... Impervious. 800 damage. This.
Time can be controlled.
Already after 130. Actually, when are we gonna get ASMR Catboy meowing for 2 minutes straight? Yeah, I'm good. I don't know, man, I'm just gonna make good content before meowing.
As expected.
As my eggs expected. Yes, McDonald's. Wow. Smithy Rush. I don't even remember what that is.
Still at full strength. No getting out of Erebus except crossed flames burn.
I'm not going for Erebus. No, you. Wait. This is the real one.
Come, sisters of the dead.
Well done, I'm already dying, what do you mean well done? Or telling me that I'm a well done steak because you're cooking me right now? Well, in that case, I am well done. Yeah, for real though, I don't really feel like doing ASMR anytime soon. Fire. No, you won't catch me, no. No. It's good. Oh, it disappeared. I don't need to be shipified every single time. That's so crazy. I could... The entire time I would be playing this game against her, I could just run. Damn, all I needed to do was a JoJo... was doing a JoJo's reference and just run.
Can't do it.
Yeah, by now is the secret technique of those stars. Oh, I could have used it since the beginning. Flip! Frick, Yeah. Enough of what? Meowing? Yeah? Never. But is the Twitch stream lagging at all? Maybe. Nah, it's good. My Twitch. Live, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Around that. I outlasted her. Well, I'm gonna outlast tomorrow, actually in 2 days. We're gonna take grenade 10 times really fast. Okay. Well, I won't.
Closer to Tartarus. Ugh, that's cold. More hippos.
But are those hippos? What? What are hippos?
Those spouts again.
Nice. Mine more. Mine. Yeah, I just got to remember to get the X after I get my X after I die, which is definitely happening never. Yes, I've never died once in my entire life in this game.
All quiet.
The path of stars.
Path of stars. your hex. What's my hex? Oh, that thing. Automatically as though you used. After using your hex, sure. For half a second more, that's crazy, half a second.
Across the sky.
Honestly, I wanna heal. No, I should have went for I should have went up to the other guy.
It'll be all
Compel.
right.
I feel very compelled to do this right now.
There.
There. I don't even have enough money. I'm broke. But I have 169 magic. That's very nice.
Hello, Hellyfish.
I'm a literal 1 HP Andy, crazy. Nah. I can't die just yet. I have things to do. Like take a sip of my coffee. What? He didn't hit me, he did not. Damn, this game is so rigged.
Oh, that
Game rigged.
stings.
I don't talk to nobody. Wait, what?
Yes, that's it.
I can cook soup. What is this? Reveal hidden where you by. Sure.
Ascion Kataski.
More health, good.
So
What?
noted be.
I don't have anything for the 21st. Honestly, I might stream Demon Souls that day, which... Well, I can't schedule streams from PlayStation, so... Well, it's not gonna be in the schedule, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, when it happens, it's gonna happen. Honestly, is it a power creep?
Much deeper than it looks.
Whatever it's called, like the
Right.
skill difference between the first era and the second era is so insane. I don't even feel inspired to play it.
Hey, I could use a good splitting apart, just so you know. You shades new around these parts, so you answer to me.
Shush. Damn, insane.
I understand.
Of course.
Salute.
Nah, it was way more glorious than that.
How about
Equip. Honestly, I'm gonna try the X for now.
farewell, everyone?
Farewell, everyone.
No holding back.
What? I didn't say anything about the 22nd, therefore my theory of a Bali stream will come true. What?
So you're a bit of a witch, are
What are you yapping about, bruh?
Stuck with this family already, don't see why.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep this X like holy ass. Holy X. Oh yeah, my X.
Come, wastrels.
Damn, I would never think I would say, but I love my X. Maybe in Dead Cells, anytime I would have a slower weapon that deals more damage, I would kind of dislike it, so I would just go to faster weapons that deal less damage per hit. But honestly, in Demon Souls, having the bastard sword, and in this one, I don't know if I want to play the Baldi game anytime soon though. Yeah, maybe when I have viewers finally. Yo, by the way, are you watching on both Twitch and YouTube, or is it someone else that keeps watching the Twitch stream? Wait. I have a feeling that last time I checked. Wait, create a dashboard, streamer manager. One viewer. It's not me right now, right? I'm in a streamer manager. You're not watching on Twitch? Okay. Now just me probably. Anyway. Salute.
Salutations.
Darkness.
Salutation, Moonlight.
Lend me your light.
The fire goddess has.
Hex.
Forth.
My hex. Oh yeah, my hex. Ugh. Yeah, no bolt stream. Or wait. Is it? Yeah, this is my Baldi stream. Wait, your hex. My hex. His hex.
Then let us
Sure.
our foes.
This is my father's realm.
It's my father's realm. Honestly, now that I think about it, I don't remember if there's any like strength weapon in the first one. I mean, like slower weapons that deal less damage per hit. I mean, wait, more damage per hit? Bruh.
The mighty Moonstone Axe.
This is damn, I've literally no words for this weapon. This is insane. This is crazy. I wonder if I can finally get some screaming clips. I think I did scream in the first one, no? At least a little bit. Although I'm not very much of a screamer, I suppose. Well, this guy is. Arachne.
Silken fine
Arachne.
my eyes deceive.
Do my eyes deceive?
I love to weave some.
And now you do.
You'll get to.
No one cares about the dialogue. Shut up. 10. I mean 5 gold. Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's what I said.
Found it.
I merely borrow this.
Nice. More magic. Who would have thought? That was called. Who would have thought I would get better after using magic? Wow, it's almost as if I was supposed to use all of the mechanics in the game.
There it is.
I ripped off my ears. Or maybe they're part of my wig. Am I really a cat?
Fair trade.
I take this instead.
Nemesis.
Move along.
Bitch, fuck
Wanna
you.
be the best.
Dumb
I
bitch.
don't think so.
Dumb bitch, you're a dumb bitch. Do you know who's dumb bitch? Dumb bitch is a bitch that's dumb. I was gonna go through. I was gonna pick this path anyway. What is the tail? Don't ask. Only I ask the questions.
There. I can use this.
Descent.
Little pain is all.
Daddy. I mean, what? 49 plus damage, let's go. Restore 9 health, let's go. Honestly, I'll take this. And I don't know if I can really buy anything. For some reason, I feel like you would really like to play The Binding of Isaac. Actually know the game, but I kinda suck at it. I'm just gonna pick this. Wait, give me a minute. I'm back. Yeah, I never finished playing The Binding of Isaac, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I did like it.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
That's a sight.
Damn, even the game responded to me.
Down on me with that jump.
Sure, you like Binding of Isaac, me too.
Well, much as
Damn, we have so much in common.
flames awake.
We should like totally make out. Damn, this X is so nice. Yeah, I love manhandling my X. I mean, what?
Tremble beneath the moon.
Looks like I use a Q-tip. Crazy diamond to fix my hair. That's Josuke's stand, right? Crazy diamond.
Now run, Millenoi.
I mean, I kind of forgot what his stand even does. Does it like break apart and then change or like repair or fix these things? My ass! Yeah. Fun fact, yesterday I actually watched the first episode of Steel Balls. Yeah, I watched the first episode of part 7. Yeah, it's actually very promising so far. Yeah, I didn't really know what much to expect, other than people saying that it's the best part of the series.
Well done. To bear each of the
The aspects of night and darkness.
Yeah, it actually might have the best first episode, maybe,
Pulled through somehow.
of all of the parts. Probably.
Heading in.
Heading in. Not assing out.
The air's thick.
Damn, it's so thick. I'm assing out to the thick air.
Those spiders get around. Who shall I
The
give this
spin,
to?
what am I, a Beyblade? Bro, I'm definitely a Bay. What? Yeah, sticking out the gyat for the Rizzler. Use to skibidi. Money. I like money. I take magic. Yeah, I wanna get 169 magic again.
Into my domain.
Gojo, he's taking into my domain. I mean his domain.
Bask now in the intolerable heat of Asphodel.
Must be a way out.
Can't use it on himself. Yeah, I kind of remember.
Something.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, after watching the first episode of part 7,
Every bad dream has
I kind of want to rewatch the whole series. Yeah, I watched it only once, and already years ago. Yeah, it was sometime before part 6, actually.
So what if you withstood all that?
What? I was there literally for 5 seconds, he's already taking me back? What? I don't get it. Meow. Crazy diamond. Crazy my diamond. Give me more McDonald's.
Good evening, boatman.
Pogs. Super Pogs.
Manifest your desire.
2 seconds. Then that's an average length of lasting. Oh, another 2 seconds, crazy. 5 damage. Whenever a morph. What's a morph? It's morphing time. Wait, curse afflicted foes take 80 damage. Sure. Wait, one more.
With the grace of the moon.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she blows.
Messages, isn't it? Almost like taking corpses down into the underworld like you used to.
And yes.
Come on then.
Would you rather have King Crimson or Zevardo? Wait, which one is King Crimson again? Is it, what's his face? Diavolos? Stand? I forgot which is the exact King Crimson. Jojo, King, Crimson. Oh yeah, that's Diavolos. Honestly, I'm not sure. King Crimson is pretty strange. I mean, I think I understand how it works. Yeah, I don't think it's really that super difficult. But also at the same time, maybe Zevardo. So I could have a Dio, I could be making Dio references. Yeah, Chibio cake, or yeah, something.
Healing.
Healing. Give me the rogue heart, yeah, baby. King Crimson's ability of Epitaph is pretty good, seeing 10 seconds into the future. He can, I completely forgot. I just remember that he like erases time. Well, not literally, but he also like erases memory of his opponent. Wait, so like he can predict movements of his opponents. Wait, how is the King Crimson again? I just know that he would confuse his opponents because it would literally time skip and they just wouldn't know like what happened. So in the confusion he would, let's say, like attack them or kill them even. Wait, I'm trying to remember who he killed in, I mean, at the end of part 5. Didn't he like stuck someone on I don't even know, wait, how to say it, on he like hung someone on something and just killed him. Yeah, it was a bit insane. Oh yeah, that's right, they body swapped as well. I completely forgot. Narancha. I just remember the guy not having bullet number 4 in his gun. Yeah, the fights also in part 5 felt a bit, I think, like dragged out maybe, or I don't really know if I was a big fan of the part 5 fights, to be honest.
This one's for those of you who thought they'd get away.
I can actually react right now. Yeah, I stopped the gameplay just to react to a JoJo video. With React YouTube. Wait, but I'm gonna put my wig on. That's not my wig.
Mama. So I would like to thank you all for coming. My name is Giorno Giovanna, and I would like to.
Baby.
Would
like to wait. Oh yeah.
So, King Crimson, stand of former
King.
boss Diavolo. How does it work? Well, here's what we know. Its strength lies in its ability to skip forward in time. More specifically, erasing a period of up to 10 seconds. Anybody in the vicinity of King Crimson's attack will not remember what happens to them, nor what they did in this time period. Presumably there is a radius on its attack, or else there would be...
Oh yeah, because... Wait, what was I gonna say? Let's say, what's his name? Silver Chariot, he would attack Diavolo. He would think that he's still standing there, and then suddenly the whatever he would like cut it out in Premiere Pro.
Constant reports of mass amnesia worldwide, but I guess there's a chance nobody noticed. Anyway, the exception to this is King Crimson's user himself, Diavolo. During this period of skipped time, Diavolo has free reign to move around, reposition himself, usually behind the opponent, to strike from behind. However, there is a catch. During skipped time, all he can do is watch as others take their predetermined actions. He cannot influence them during skipped time in any way. Hence, he always resumes time before making his strike. He can only...
Yeah, that's true, he didn't really.
Wait a minute. He watches others take their predetermined actions, ones they were fated to do, which... right. Which brings us to Epitaph. Epitaph is King...
Oh, he's talking about Epitaph now. This is made by the person who made JoJo, but really fast. Yeah, we
It's
reacted
a
to it.
sub-ability, which synergizes well with his time-skipping ability. Epitaph allows Diavolo to see a vision into the future, a constant running feed showing off everyone's fated actions. This window into the future is absolute. Possible to misinterpret, but absolute. The one exception is Diavolo himself, who at any point can choose to skip time, ignoring his fate. Alright, so is everyone following so far? That's fine. I'll just... let's go over some examples. Here is a comprehensive list of every time King Crimson has...
Yeah, even Super Eyepatch Wolf explained it. Even like his explanation felt pretty easy. Even me watching it, I don't think it's that super hard to understand, but some people still just don't get it.
Had a recorded use.
Like
I feel the need to
Crimson.
do this because if I didn't, I can't claim my explanation applies to every possible use case. There's 39 of them, and I don't want to be here forever, so I'll have my associate hand out a pamphlet with each of them in detail for your
It
own
was the gun boy.
perusal.
Man, I almost never remember names, and it's been also a while since I've seen part 5. Yeah, I watched it maybe like a year or two before 6 came out.
There's a link to an unlisted video in the YouTube info card for the rest of you.
What?
Now, while you're
Wait.
reading through all those, Who's Doppio? Oh, that's... Wait, are you done reading already? Cases 15 through 22 all refer to a Doppio.
Is this Kishibe Rohano?
Who is he? Yes, I know. I was just about to get to that. Doppio is essentially Diavolo again. A split identity, two souls inhabiting the same body. Is Epitaph Doppio's stand? What? Doppio only uses Epitaph during the Metallica fight. Is that because Epitaph is Doppio's stand? Is that a talking turtle? His name is Polnareff and he's a tortoise. All tortoises can accurately be called turtles. Hey.
Alright, Polnareff is the one with Silver Chariot. I just called him the Silver Chariot guy.
Also some turtles.
Yeah, he came back from part 3.
Live on land. Alright, you... Also, this is definitely a turtle. It has sharp webbed claws. Might even be female. Hey, don't judge! Sit down! I never got up. You... I have heard this Epitaph is Doppio's stand theory in the past. However, there is no material we have confirming this to be true. It is far more likely Diavolo, the more dominant identity, simply lent this aspect of his ability to the less dominant identity. Diavolo even directly states as such in a conversation he has with Doppio. Doppio needs permission from Diavolo to use King Crimson's abilities, but Diavolo never needs permission from Doppio to use Epitaph. How do you even know this when nobody else...
Completely forgot about Doppio.
Saw Diavolo's perspective. Please stop interrupting. Hey, you're the one pretending this framing device has any semblance of canonicity. No, who are you anyway?
I just forgot about part 5. I mean, I remember like Joseph eating like that spaghetti in part 2 much better than King Crimson.
He's +1. You got quite the impressive promotion since I last saw you, sir. Oh my goodness. Look, has everybody finished reading through the pamphlet? Yes! Good! I'd like to move on from this extremely irrelevant topic. You just read through a comprehensive list of everything we definitively know King Crimson can do. Just so we're on the same page, can everyone agree that is true? No. Yes! Right, who said that? I heard that no. Spit it out. I did. And why? We can't assume King Crimson can do all those things you stated. What the hell are you talking about? Give me one reason why I shouldn't throw you out right now, Mr. Contrarian!
We literally watched the anime watched again, you loser.
Case number 6. King Crimson showed Bruno his future self. This is an ability he never uses again, shown early enough so we can't assume this ability was fully fleshed out by this point. It's very reasonable to assert this can't be part of his full skill set by the end of the series and instead was an early idea for an ability that got scrapped midway through the story. I see. Well, we might as well start off here then. Case 6. Bruno seeing a vision of himself. How can we explain this? You are right in saying it's not something Diavolo ever does again. However, there are circumstances present in this encounter which are not present in any of his other encounters. Diavolo had already thought he'd won, so decided to divulge an aspect of his ability to the
Hey, is a Jojo donut.
already defeated Bruno, something he would never do in any other circumstance. What was the aspect of his ability he divulged? The ability to see a vision of the future. And what does he use to see into the future, as seen in later cases? That's right, Epitaph. We can likely conclude that Diavolo used Epitaph to provide the vision of Bruno's future self, but instead of projecting it onto the underside of his hair, he projected it in front of Bruno. You can't assume an image is being literally projected onto Diavolo's hair. If it were, how is he able to tell the future even when his hair is tied up in his first encounter. Case 2. Hey, I didn't do that. Plus, there are numerous points in which Diavolo is in a crowd of opponents using his epitaph ability freely. Cases 17 and 37. While none of them, not Risotto, not Trish, not Mista, noticed Diavolo looking at his hair, nor seeing or mentioning the epitaph vision at all. It's more likely the vision being projected onto the hair is not literal, and is instead a visual representation of the vision exclusively for the viewer's benefit, so that the story doesn't become entirely incomprehensible as Diavolo sees things the viewer cannot. Well, first of all, who says Diavolo's hair isn't down in his first encounter? All that's visible is a vague silhouette, and although there is definitely a shape to his body and visible details in his suit, it's intentionally very unrevealing. Everything important is...
Yeah, we can go back to the game. Wait, in YouTube Studio, it doesn't even look like I'm streaming. Or it does? Wait. That is so weird. Sorry, I just get confused. Anyway. Does it change your choice? I would still probably pick Zavardo over King Crimson. I don't know if I have really a strong argument for it though. I just prefer it. I just died. Time cannot be stopped. Talking about Zavardo.
Oh, beaten by Skilla.
Honestly, I'm gonna either end the stream or maybe react a little bit. I don't really feel that inspired to play more of this game. Well, at least not today. I don't know what's up with me lately. I can't really play more than really 2 hours of a roguelike. It feels like I need to be like extra inspired to play a lot. Mujin has apparently been crashing out about the Saikuno stuff. I don't really feel like watching it that though. Yeah. Oh wait, Gigak is streaming. Well, I don't want to react to his stream. These Japanese food stories will ruin your appetite. Well, in that case, I'm not gonna watch it. Why should I? Why I wanna be my appetite ruined? Yeah, English. First casino experience, I lost it all. Not surprised. Well, I never lived in Japan, but I can also react to this. Honestly, I actually want to react to this one. Maybe also this one. Which is gayer, yaoi or yuri? I definitely want to watch that. Well, I can at least switch to this. Or this scene. It's more appropriate. There's a lot of corner clips. 6 hours, wait, that's a stream. Can I filter all subscriptions? What, they just channels, not videos. Okay, let's react to this one. It's yaoi because yaoi is gay and Yuri is lesbian. Well, the thing is, a woman with a man is feminine. A woman is with a woman is also feminine, but man with a man is always gay. Why do we have fanboy VTuber clips on your recommended? There's probably a glitch in the Matrix. I don't have any VTuber fanboys. Anyway, Connor tells us about his first casino experience. I've never been to a casino. I don't know if I ever will.
I mean, if I had immediately gone into doing engineering, yes, but now it's useless.
How to make a wind turbine. I mean, did you learn much for your engineering degree?
I mean, if I had immediately gone into doing engineering, yes, but now it's useless.
How to make a wind turbine. A wave, what was it, a wave turbine?
Honestly, I don't know when he finished his degree, but he's probably like engineering useless, not because he doesn't have any experience, but he probably forgot like half of things also.
Wave energy harvester.
But I liked learning. I liked the college experience.
I mean, for me, it bought me time.
But you can learn things without having to go to college and pay
$40,000. I think for me, at age 18, I don't think I was ready to like lock in as an adult. So I think for me,
at 25, I was not ready to lock in as an adult.
So I think it gave me 3 years of just living on my own.
Honestly, I relate to the 18 not really being able to lock in, to be honest.
Which I think I'd never done.
Maybe in like 21 or like 20. I think I was better off. More like 22, I guess.
Before. I mean, I don't regret that. Allowed me to kind of.
I don't regret going to university. I had a good time.
I liked college.
So for me though, I feel like it allowed me to, you know.
College experience was different because you could pick the class, or well, you could pick some classes. You didn't need it to go to every single lecture, and also the time schedule was way different. You only have exams at the end of a semester. Well, it's definitely a different experience for sure.
Kind of live on my own and kind of mature and make bad financial decisions.
Oh boy, did I. I was like, what? I got a federal grant? I can buy a 40-inch TV. And then, whoops.
Well, dude, the casino advertised at our local thing every Thursday night. Students got to play poker for free. The first blind was free. Of course I went.
Because they did your student loan.
Yeah. And then I had a horrible experience right away because I sat down at like 8 p.m. I get in this blind, immediately hands get down. And there's a guy. It's like 11 p.m. and there's literally the most bloke of blokes sitting opposite me on the table. It's Bazza. He's 50 plus. He goes, "Love, could I get a full English?" At 11 p.m.
Whoa!
So he's sitting on this poker table with a full English beside him, playing poker. And he clearly is there all the time.
Yeah.
Like and he clearly loves playing poker, and he clearly loves playing against students because they're fucking stupid. And like easy marks.
He's a shark. Yeah.
Because the money's still in there. It's like actual money. Like you can win money. And I forgot how it was ruled. So of course I was like, dude, hell yeah, I want free money. And I was like, I'll take the free drinks. And they were like, it's not free. So I was like, okay. In the UK, you have to pay for drinks. Casinos, I learned. Anyway, so I'm playing on this table. And the first hand gets dealt. It's a full table, and I get it. And I get one card, ace. I'm like, okay. Next card, ace. Like, first hand.
Honestly, I played poker well, not in a casino with just a bunch of people, not for real money, just with what's called tokens with no money involved. I did get 2 aces, but all of the other cards, they just sucked so much that I couldn't get anything out of it anyway, so yeah, if you start off with 2 aces, you might have a better chance, but it's not 100% guaranteed that you're gonna like win the round at all.
of my first time in a casino ever, and I'm like, okay, shit, all right, I'll play it out. So, luckily, I beat his king ace. There was an ace came, so I had a triple ace.
So
I won.
and he had a great hand
and he
too.
fucking lost it. He lost
for
it.
his fried breakfast.
He was like shouting at me.
It was
He
a
was like-
one-outer. That's
he said-
pretty
he said,
unfortunate.
of course, a fucking kid shows up.
Did I try the Jotaro method during poker? I already forgot how Jotaro played the poker with the guy. Well, that was in part 3. Did the guy use chocolate against or wait, was it yeah, that was the gambling guy. Did they play more games with him? I think they did.
Fucking gets 2 fucking aces.
I sympathize with this poor guy.
And I was just, at this time, I was just sitting there like, what the fuck?
My God.
And then I like stood up to go to the choice. You better not fucking leave the
Oh,
table.
yeah, that's bad
I want
manners.
to get my fucking money back. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. I'm like 19, and he's like,
Wow, that's
he's
a
already
hor-
gone through like 4 wives.
Of
or
course,
something.
yeah. Well, so I mean, that is a bad beat for him.
What happened in the
I
end?
did end
he-
up losing all my money to him.
Oh.
And there's no cool ending to the story. But then I didn't buy back in. I just
No,
left.
he just left.
Now, if that happens to you and guy says, yo, you can't leave, just leave. What is he gonna do to you? There is probably security there, so well.
I used to
But
play.
I can't believe the casino was advertising free poker nights. You know?
So smart. Jesus.
Get into the casino, kids. It's so fun.
Well, it was like when Red Bull would like destroy cans and put them
1K
on
down
campus
low.
and be like,
Monster.
Casino 18 plus. If it is, it probably should have been 21 plus, to be honest.
Rebel,
well, no, they would just leave them in like trash piles. People would see them and be like, oh, this looks popular. I gotta try that.
Okay, that's it. Next. I hit rock bottom. We reflect on the lowest points while living in Japan.
What was your lowest, and how did you get out of the situation?
Whoa, that's pretty.
Jotaro kept bluffing. He bet his own, Abdul's, Kakyoin's, and his mother's soul, and then Darby had a heart attack because of all the mental damage that Jotaro could have actually good cards. I completely forgot. The only thing I remember is the gambling guy tricking Joseph because he picked up the glass and he put a piece of chocolate at the bottom, so it was in imbalance. But then the chocolate melted, so it was in his favor, so Joseph lost. That's the only thing. That's the only part I remember from that whole encounter, to be honest. Yeah, well I also remember Jotaro being the last guy to go against him.
Damn, why did you read that one?
That's the latest comment.
The lowest I ever had was...
I can tell you, I've seen it.
Toilet paper.
the lowest that I'm willing to share.
Toilet paper.
Well, I did steal toilet paper from a public park
Oh,
once.
I've done that.
Yeah, well, I was just...
I did it just for the love of the game.
Well, I didn't do it for the love of the game.
I
I
did it for
was
the
I
love of
was
the game.
completely and utterly broke, and so I feel like I'd moved to Japan and I had taken this big risk and come all the way to this country with the dream of like success and just a great future. And what happened was, after 2 years, I was nearly penniless. I couldn't afford anything. I thought health insurance was optional, and it's not. So they garnished my wages. So I couldn't even afford food. I had to borrow money. I had to eat just eggs and rice. And I thought, this sucks really bad. I don't know. I hate my job. I hate my opportunities. I don't have any.
Well, eating eggs and rice, I mean, eggs are really good addition to your diet, but also at the same time, you can't eat eggs like all day every day because we're just gonna lose appetite pretty quick. And eggs, they don't really have that great of a taste, so well, you can just get sick of them pretty easily.
Friends. Everybody I met was going home because their time was up. And I just thought, I'm 28, I don't have anything going for me, and I don't know what to do. And that lasted for about 6 months. But when I got out, I knew that if I started, that renewed my search for like, no one's gonna come out here and just help me.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I gotta learn this myself. And I think that for my collegiate career, I'd been kind of coddled a little bit. I'd always been given some opportunities that maybe I deserved or didn't. And I finally learned that the only way I can get out of this mess is if I start making active choices to do that. So I started looking for a new job. I got lucky and found a high school that was near my place and that I could teach at. And that,
But you never would have got lucky if you didn't search for it.
I searched really hard for it. Yeah, it was pretty bleak though, man. I was pretty depressed. So yeah, that was like 28 years old.
So how did you? Was there a turning point when you woke up and you went, "F it, I'm sorting this now"?
28 years old. How old is Pete now? I think he could be like 40. I think he's 40, you know. Yeah, that was definitely a long time ago.
No, I thought that the turning point for me was, I'm trying to remember, oh my God, like I'd come home and it was maybe last train because, oh, I remember this. I went to the bank at, it was payday, and this was when they garnished my wages. And I went to the post office where my bank was, and I was like, I couldn't withdraw, there was nothing in there. And I was like, I don't know.
Must be a mistake.
I was like, there has to be a mistake, today's payday, and I had no money to go home, like nothing. And I was trying to talk to the teller, and they were like, no, you don't, you have to have, you don't have any money, we can't give you any money. And I was like, please, I don't know, let me try a different bank book, nothing. And this woman was like, let him take some money out. And they were like, no. So I had to go to the police station, the Koban, and they will give you enough money to take your train home and then send you a bill to pay it back later.
Really?
They won't like,
Oh, wow.
I was like 45 minutes from home by train. And so I was debating with these people for hours. I got home, it was like 11, couldn't even get food. So I walked back, I opened my fridge, and I was like, oh, how lucky, ice.
And you salted it.
I salted it, I put it on the fryer, and then I was like, oh, that tasted great. And that's why I made a joke a few days ago. I was like, well, if the hungriest I've ever been, like the best food is just sleep. You just like, because you can't eat anything, you don't need money. So I woke up and I called my mom, and she Western Union money to me, which is like even harder to get. So but that's another story in itself. But like, I thought, okay, this is so. I always told myself I wanted to live in Japan, and I'm here now, and I should be thankful. But I've got to do something about this. So I started cold calling different companies, and Interact, for its many faults, somehow got me an amazing opportunity.
I didn't know it was Interact.
It was.
Damn.
So I got out of it, but then even that took like 2 or 3 more years just to.
Yeah.
So somebody was asking me the other day, they were like, how cool is that? You just get to see all of Japan all the time. I go, well, my first decade, I saw none of Japan.
You worked very hard to get there.
Well, and even then I was like, I met you guys, and I was saying that you guys bring me along all these adventures. So vicariously, I've seen 30 prefectures, 20 different cool attractions. But when I was here for my first decade, it was, I know this road, and kitchen origin bento.
You should write a book. I'd be really interested.
I can give you all the tools on how to
By
build
the way, this guy said writing 2 books is the worst thing he's ever done. So.
That was your low point? Was
that
being
was not
paid
my low
thousands
point.
of
No.
dollars to it? Okay. But
It's tough. It wasn't my low point. I think you should write a book about it. It would be fascinating.
Yeah. You know, I talk to so many creators who look up to you guys. You know, they're like, and that's true though. It's like all the 3 of you.
That's so dumb. Why would you?
That's what my first message is. First of all, you're so dumb. But then they say like, well, it's not fair. I've been streaming and like, I just don't know if it's working. And I said, yeah, how old are you? They'll be like, I'm 20 or 23, 28. And I said, that's great. And I'm glad that you've shown interest in it. But there is so much more of life experiences that may be necessary before you come back to this and it works. Because it's not, I didn't start streaming until I was 37.
Yeah.
Which is.
Yeah, overall, the experience, I agree. I started stream. When was the first stream I did? 20. Yeah, I was 20 years old. I mean, even now, I somewhat agree. When is the queso reaction? Like me reacting to queso. Like queso's what? Like this video, like reacting to his content. Okay, so he has 10 million subscribers on YouTube. Whenever I watch the guy, so it always surprises me. Well, it kind of surprised me. Surprised me right now how big he is. I mean, his subscriber count. I'm in some gameplay right now. I mean, on his main channel. I don't know if he has a clips, some like fan clips channel. Oh, probably. Yeah, definitely.
You're still 8 years away from where you're at now.
Yeah, yeah.
And you've done this for a decade already.
Yeah, over a decade.
You've done it for 13 years.
Something like that.
The shortest mouse stream is 3 years. So I mean, like, but like.
Shortest. Wait, what? What did he say? What did he say?
The shortest mouse stream is 3 years.
Shortest amount of streams? What are you talking about?
Something like that.
The shortest mouse stream is 3 years. So I mean, like, but like those, I didn't have the life experiences yet to do that, but I stayed.
Life experiences. I think it definitely depends on what you're streaming, to be honest. I mean, if you're an IRL streamer, then yeah, I agree, but also, well, if you're a gamer, it also depends on your audience as well, maybe. I was gonna say something. Yeah, I've been like consistently making content for the last like 7 years, so like.
Connected to the arts, I met really cool people. I never kind of gave up my dream of doing something that I wanted to do. Sometimes you just gotta wait. Man, being broke is a necessary evolution when you need to experience two things, I think. Completely being broke and working in service industry. It just gives you such an empathy of being like thankful for.
Yeah,
I agree. I wouldn't call it empathy though. I would say it gives you a better perspective on more things. I figured out your lore, the soul of these.
You did McDonald's.
I did McDonald's. Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
That was no fun.
No.
Everyone was just like the worst human being ever.
Yep.
It was pretty gross.
What's Ronald McDonald like? Did he come into work ever?
Yeah, man, in a limo.
Slap
and
you
he'd
up.
take one employee. And he wouldn't come back until 3 hours later.
Someone never seen again. Every year that starts in January, I always say like, okay, I know that like, I always predict at least 3 or 4 bad things that I can't predict are gonna happen. So when they do inevitably,
roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches. But I always remind myself
Do you not
of
have a
that.
credit card? But
For-
they ran out of money.
No, I couldn't get a credit card for 10 years.
Getting into debt is not the solution to this.
I mean, I just racked up credit card debt.
No, I didn't.
So I was always like, oh, there's another 1,000 in the overdraft. Fine, keep going.
Yeah. No.
So I never had that moment I ran out of money because I was so far into the overdraft.
My mum was a banker, so she was like, don't you dare ever touch a credit card. So I just assumed they were like, not
It's
for
good
me.
to do it if you can pay it off and get.
Well, I didn't know that.
credit.
Pay in full.
I was just taught, like, don't ever get a credit card.
Good advice.
I don't have a credit card either. I just have a debit card. Because credit cards, that's the money of the bank, which you borrow, I think, well, from what I remember, and then debit is just your money. I don't think well, you can't go to the negative. Yeah, I just have a debit. I never bothered about getting a credit card ever.
Advice.
But in Japan, it's as a foreigner, it can hardly. I don't have a credit card.
I don't have one.
I've got my
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it even makes sense for me logically. Why would I want to borrow money from the bank? I'm just gonna use my own money.
Credit card.
No, it's great. It's great because we have the
Ah.
same card, right? And whenever we go out drinking, we always do credit card roulette.
Ah,
so,
yes.
So whenever we go to the bar, everyone puts their cards in, and then we ask the staff to pick a card.
Yeah, I almost always thought that credit cards kind of sucked.
And it's great because his is just the better looking version of mine.
It is.
So they never pick mine.
Well,
So
and
it's awesome. His is gold shining and mine's like
that was the other thing that I realized is if you ever spend even a week in Japan traveling or anything, inevitably you can ask, what's your favorite place? Where should I go? What should I do? The most memorable thing I've found 100% of the time is some random thing that you cannot predict, that you're going to have an interaction with a local, or you're going to be at an izakaya and someone's going to buy you a drink or whatever. So for me, I had millions of those where I would go to bars or izakaya, and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, she would say like, you should go out and meet friends, you know, you need to go out. And so I'd
Just
go
leave
there,
me alone.
Leave me alone. And I would go to the izakaya, the local one, and the bartenders know me, and I'd say, hey, here's my limit tonight. Not like drinking. I was like, I only have 2,000 yen. So
Cut
this
me
is
off at 2,000.
not even cut me, but like discreetly let me just give me a water. Like I don't want to worry about.
Give you the cheapest whiskey and the cheapest soda.
And inevitably we'd be talking, and then they'd be like, I'd be talking to a stranger, and they'd say, well, you know, you should get another drink. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And they'd be like, no, it's my treat. And I'd be like, you really don't have to do that. And then inevitably, we'd be there for an extra 2 hours, meeting friends and having stories. And so I have like this ledger in my mind of like things I've got to return that favor.
Yeah.
I'll never see those people again, but I hopefully can. But
yeah, I mean, that's why I always just like to pay for things.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. What's the point of having money if you can't pay for your people around you? I got really depressed one time. I saw this tweet, and it really made me sad. Someone was like, I just traveled to Japan, and I'm sitting in the hotel room, and I don't know what to do. And I was like, that's the most depressing tweet I've ever seen.
You have an OT line.
Just go outside. I don't know, but it was depressing though. The thought that someone was willing to go to that length, but then not know how to execute it, like when they get there.
Just watch Abroad Japan. Those are good ideas.
Don't leave the hotel room. Keep watching it as if you're there. What would you do, Maz, if you were in Japan? What was the first thing you'd go to? Not Sanrio store.
I don't know. I just walk around outside.
See, that's also so sick.
But you'll find something.
Yeah, you'll find something. Just go into a store, talk to someone. So fun.
I just find something. I just not be in my hotel room. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think my mum knew I was going to be a reckless spender because the meals she fed me were the cheapest of the cheap, in a good way. Because it was like beans and toast every Tuesday night, which is great.
Every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night we'd have beans and toast, and then my favorite dish, which it sounds ridiculous, was just mashed potato with Spam. And you just mix it all up in a pan, and I would eat like 3 kilograms.
No way.
And I think she thought she was like, he's gonna get sick of this shit. I'm like, nah, give me more.
Yeah.
And then we had one called Scouse soup, because my dad's from Scouse, but they make a
Dickens is that?
Scouse is just like, you put like a couple of chunks of meat and then a bunch of veg and just stew it. And then they would make enough for like 4 days, and then we'd eat it every day.
Wow.
God,
And I remember being, when we go to my mum, I was like, when are we gonna have not Scouse, Mum? I want the mashed potatoes.
Spam bag, please.
I want the Spam bag. She's like, no, you get what you're given. And I was like, I'm not. But now I miss that food.
That's hearty.
You grew up in Victorian England. What is this?
And then they sent me up the chimneys to clear them.
And then whenever I asked Mum, I was like, I want McDonald's.
I know she can't exactly be there, but Iron Mouse just being on the laptop is really funny. Well, she's also a VTuber, so even then I think it can make sense. Yeah, VTubers definitely have done IRL streams before, even like hand cam stuff. I think in a way it makes sense from both her health perspective and her being a VTuber. Yeah, I think it looks kind of fun, to be honest.
Like, you're dumb. We're saving for vacation.
Work there, but don't eat it.
Yeah, you're like, fine, I'll just work there.
Well, yeah, yeah. And then my mum always said, she was like, you'll get sick of it working there. And then like day 90 of working there, I was like, still tastes amazing. It's never gonna happen. I get to make my own sandwich now.
Did you have a custom that you would make that was like, I don't know?
Yeah, I mean, I would just add everything to because you get carried away when the toppings are free. But then the managers always get really annoyed. They'd be like, you can't add chicken nuggets to the Chicken Legend, it was called back then.
Right, yeah.
You remember the Chicken Legend? That was so fucking...
The best was my little cheat code at pizza places that I like to do. I worked at several. But you, of course, like the jalapeno, pepperoni, green pepper, hot honey, whatever. You throw it in, and then it, you know, it depends on the place. But some of them, the Pizza Huts and Domino's have like a rack, and it slides through.
Like the hotel toaster.
Send that right back through, so it's
double crispy.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's a good idea.
All of it's really like the cheese
wow.
is nice and browned, and it's unbelievably good. You can actually order that. You're like, I want it sent through twice.
I think from the age of 18 to 25, I was constantly in 2000 in my overdraft.
Truthfully, I've never been in debt or anything.
What
do you mean? I just always saved.
Yeah, I suppose it's hard to get a credit card. I don't. Credit cards in Japan, it's like, are you foreign? Yes. No credit card for you.
Yeah.
So I've never really got one.
I had no clue about this info. I was never inspired to get a credit card myself, to be honest.
But I mean, I got a loan for university, but then I got a scholarship as well. So I got a loan and scholarship.
You got a scholarship, and then you rigged the game because your teacher passed you because his daughter was a Seagull VA fan.
Oh, that's the end of the clip.
Your teacher passed you because
his daughter. That is the most epic Hades stream. Apparently, Mujin has been more crashing out than from what I've seen about this. I don't really know why. Like, what's up with it, like with him? Let's watch it.
So first things first, this video is not monetized. I'm not about to pull a CC in the big 2026. I'm making this in regard to my last video.
Oh, what?
Monetized. I'm not about to pull a CC.
CC, the truth behind the 40k tournament. What are you talking about? What?
Alright, so first things first, this video is not monetized. I'm not about to pull a CC in the big 20.
Is he referencing the tournament where some streamer said that they are... This is not a... What? I'm pretty sure Deku's VA dubbed over Saikuno's Riz. Yeah, man, it's just this... His skill bar is just... I mean, XP bar is a bit too low, man. By Smooshing comparing him not monetizing the video and the tournament drama. Is he colorblind?
2026. I'm making this in regard to my last video about Saikuno. I want to clarify how this video came to be.
Nah, I would monetize it.
While also taking accountability and apologizing for the mistakes that I made. At the same time, I also want to clear up some misinformation spread about me over the last few days. This video was meant to come out a bit earlier, but I was told by someone in the know that Saikuno might release a joint statement with his girlfriend, so I chose to wait for that first, just in case.
I've heard about that statement. It was literally just... You know what? Wait. Let's pull it up, actually. It was kind of just like, I don't really care about reading this, so I just didn't read the whole thing. Saikuno. Wait, I got a notification first. What's that? Well, anyway, this is the thing. Should I click on this React screen? So anyway, this is the message from me and my girlfriend. I'm just gonna open it up like this. Wait. Yeah, I really want to zoom in on the letters. They are kind of small on my laptop. Wait. Yeah, I want to see the whole thing more clearly. I would like to apologize. But I have to change this a little bit. Right, it didn't need this to be cut out that much. Oh yeah, this is fine. Anyway, Sekuno's apology. I mean, apology more like a statement, I guess. I would like to apologize to everyone I have disappointed. Most of all, my girlfriend. I'm sorry I put you through so much. I mean, like the girlfriend, I don't feel like that many people were super put through this. I mean, we had to watch it and witness all of it. But why do you apologize? Clearly everyone. L plus ratio plus my XB bar is low. True. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. Wasn't he doing this for like super long though? I mean, if you keep like, yeah, sure, if you messed up once or twice, or let's say in the past few weeks, like he was doing it and then he got caught very early, but even earlier when he first met Lily Pichu, he was he looked kind of sus. When she first had him on stream, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not nervous because you're here." Yeah, man. Yeah, there was... If you do something for like so long, I just don't believe that you slipped up once, or... I mean, I don't really want to be super judgmental about someone that I don't know, but also at the same time, I'm like, I was unfaithful and I own and fully admit that. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. But for how long though? I'm sorry to all the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I've done. However, I have seen false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and have blah blah blah. I making these claims. I do understand. I do understand. I mean, so far it's just giving me a vibe of just him trying to be nice, although, well, with some like written statements, sometimes I just can't really tell the vibe, to be honest. Blah blah blah. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly. So are they still dating? Because he says girlfriend, not ex. HADEEZ to the Sekuno apology. King Crimson, I guess. So anyway, didn't respond quickly because we were already working on a relationship and communication before all this happened. Yeah, that's fair. Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. Why is he saying together? Like, why is he throwing her in the equation to make the whole thing look better? Honestly, she should have broken up with him, or at least broken up with him, and then, let's say, a few months later, see how he is. Man. Being a dude, I would give her an advice of breaking up with him and then maybe try to think about him later and see how he reacts to her later after a few months. Wait, where did I left off? Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. Nah, I'm not reacting to that. I'll be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Is it just me, or is he trying too hard to look better than he is? Because I've definitely also seen apologies like this where it would be phrased kind of like that, or the written stuff would give the same give over the same vibe. I mean, so far I don't think it's the worst thing of all time. Thank you for reading, and I will continue to learn and grow from this experience. Brother's like 35. I mean, if he was 19, it's like, okay, or like even 21, 22, 69. Hi there, I would, okay, message by his, or well, fired by his girlfriend. Hi there, I want to start by saying thank you to those who have been checking on me and wishing me well during such a difficult time. It's been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now, and going through this has been one of the hardest things I have ever been put through in my life. Well, I never got cheated on, but sounds pretty trash. I've been tossed around from all sides. Me and my reality have been continuously shattered. I mean, just my opinion. I mean, I still can have an opinion, and my opinion is that I believe she shouldn't be dating him, or at least take a break from him for a while. Though no matter how broken I am, I never wanted this to be public. Well, what? Then why was it public? Did she not communicate it? What? It deeply hurts me that I wasn't given a choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all. I didn't want this. I mean, Bao also didn't really wanted this to be public, but some other gals came up, I mean, not came up, but well, they came out with it anyway. Even after the fact, I wish they would have at least checked in on me or asked how I felt about everything. Wait? Now, reading all of this makes me feel so unemployed. I'm just gonna come back to the video. I was like halfway through the girlfriend's message, and I just realized, man, do I even care that much?
Case. I'll also
stealing girls like he's Visho Juice stealing. While
be going through
stealing,
that later in the video. So, how did this all begin? Well, for me, it was on April 7th when I was reached out to by Mal for the first time. I was told that a Google Doc was releasing soon about a big content creator. And this is when I was asked if I wanted access to it early to maybe make a video about it. The document was going to publicly release on the 10th anyway. This means that this wasn't some grand conspiracy, okay? This document was going...
Is it just me, or ever since the Cinder like situation, more people have been accusing content creators of conspiracy theories, of trying to cancel people? I mean, if somebody decides to, let's say, give this guy like give Mujin like earlier access, I don't think it exactly means that they're like maliciously working together. Yeah, I don't really see it that much personally.
To release with or without me. And while yes, Rumors of Sykkuno's behavior have been floating around for a while now between certain content creator circles. None of this was gonna really convince me to make an early video. If you've watched my channel before, then you'd know that I'm someone who highly values both sides of the story. It's actually something that I always implore you to do before forming your own opinions. And while I do receive so many DMs about scoops or exclusive info about certain topics, I mostly never take them, always choosing to wait for things to unfold in public first before making my videos. What made this
until now, Lamont
situation special though was the 17-minute video recording of the voice call between Mal and Sykkuno. My logic
I actually never watched this one. I know that it exists, I just never bothered.
here was simple. It was me thinking that we already had the other side of the story, and it was Sykkuno admitting to his wrongdoings in the most raw and unfiltered way possible. So I figured that was enough. At the same
Wait, he did? Then him doing that apology was cringe as fuck, no?
time, I thought that since my channel
Yeah guys, I'm very sorry.
had grown exponentially, don't ask me how or why because I have no idea, I could maybe use my platform for a good cause.
I might misspell a little bit on purpose.
Spreading awareness about Sykkuno's behavior so that no one else gets tricked into being a homewrecker.
Check my notifications. My YouTube notifications. Loving this new, thanks bro. Wait, what is this? Is that are you on Mac or whatever it is, Android, Apple? Anyway. Did I close the video? Am I this gay? What? Nah.
Alright, so first things first, this video is not monetized. Releasing the video around the same time
it's so high quality
as the document meant that I was taking a amplify that message.
Yeah, we'll have to have somewhere here.
It's their will, while in parallel encouraging others who have been wronged by him to finally speak up. Additionally, seeing that the person speaking up was doing so from a small account, I figured I could help amplify that message to spread maximum awareness. Now yes, some people could definitely argue that I was desperate for a topic to bring in views, but to me it didn't matter because I was already lucky enough to be able to cover niche topics I enjoy and still somehow reach over 1 million views on them. Again, don't ask me how because I don't know, but that was just the reality. Here's the thing though, releasing the video around the same...
I just realized the video has 3.7 million dislikes. We were so close to Muji reading a Muji Google Doc. You know it's bad when the monotone voice comes out. Yeah, that's so gay when content creators do that.
Time as the document meant that I was taking a substantial risk by putting my channel's reputation on the line. I knew this, even at the time, but it was a risk.
The dislike extensions are never accurate. I'm pretty sure they are not, but at least it has to be somewhat close, no? Even if it's 2k dislikes, wait. What are these other ratios? Well, it's definitely not a bad ratio anyway, even the 3.7k. Wait, where's the Sykkuno video? Did he remove it? He did. Wild. Yeah, I'm gonna say you see 1.1k dislikes on these.
Risk I was willing to take if it meant that I was doing the right thing. Unfortunately though, it didn't really work out as I had hoped, and I ended up making mistakes that I need to take accountability for, which is why we're here today. The first mistake can be found in the intro of the video, and it's me using the word predator. Yes, it was my idea, and the logic behind it was me trying to encompass everything, like the serial cheating, lying, and deliberate targeting of smaller content creators into...
Yeah, I was thinking about later. I think the best way to describe it is say that he had some predatory behavior because he was technically preying on smaller creators and, well, small women, and trying to contact them and be like, ooh. So it was prey-ish, but like a straight up predator? I mean, not necessarily. Yeah, that statement was very black and white, to be honest.
Before using it, I even made sure to double check its definition in multiple dictionaries, which said things like a person or an organization that uses weaker people for their own advantage, or one who injures or...
Well, more so advantage, more like pleasure, I suppose.
Exploits others for personal gain or profit.
Yeah, the Saikuno thing was different. Yeah, I agree.
Due to this, I had to come to the conclusion that, yeah, this word fits. I'd find out quickly afterwards, though, that for many people, that word is only reserved to describe pedophiles or sexual predators, which made a substantial amount of people feel misled after watching the intro of my video. It made it seem like a hit piece, exaggerating things, and it also made it seem like Saikuno had committed very serious crimes, enough to land him in a high-security prison or something, when that clearly wasn't the case. That was not my intention at all, and I'm sorry for that. From now on, I'll only use that word to refer to pedophiles or sexual predators. That's it, no exceptions. I'd also like to say that yes, the video was rushed. It simply didn't...
Yeah, it also makes sense. Video was rushed. Nani?
Didn't meet the quality standard that you'd expect of me, and that's without even mentioning that it was clearly biased and didn't...
Massive news for the unemployed. Big day for the unemployed.
Attempt to see different viewpoints. There's a reason I don't typically reach out to people involved in public incidents, because it's very easy to form bias after you communicate directly with them. It's just human. So yeah, what Mal said at the end of her call with Saikuno was off-putting, and it wouldn't have hurt for me to point that out. I get that. I was instead more focused on Saikuno's admittance of guilt. I'm sorry for letting you guys down in that regard. You trust me with a certain quality standard, and I just couldn't deliver it this time, and that's on me.
No, it's massive day for the unemployed.
I want to apologize to Saikuno's girlfriend. In the 17-minute video of the voice recording, there was one frame, which represents 1/60th of a second, that wasn't blurred, and it leaked to the group chat she was in when she found out that Saikuno had been cheating on her with multiple people. This frame was enough for certain individuals to confirm her username, and it impeded on her privacy. I was not the...
Yeah. Well, I didn't really notice it. With both editing, you really have to be careful for even a singular frame. So even if you, let's say, extend some blur or whatever censoring, I would also extend it over like the next frame or like the frame before, just in case. Even. I swear, for some reason I remember you promising to play a certain educational game from 1999. Educational game? Nah, not me. I don't... Wait?
The one who handled blurring it, but I still included the entire thing in my own video and completely missed that detail. So I take full responsibility for that. I'm sorry. Now look, with all that being said, apologies are great, but there's no use presenting them if there's no attempt to act on them. And that's exactly what I intend to do. But first, I want to go through some misinfo that was spread about me in recent days.
OTV and Friends drama. Was it on this subreddit because Saikuno was in OTV or because the girlfriend is from OTV? I mean, either way, I don't really care about digging into it. About these classics, I did, but I wanna stream it later. I mean, like, not like later, as in like later today, but like much later in my career.
And set the record straight. When the video first released, XQC reacted to it almost immediately and would spend his time defending Saikuno while trying to undermine the things he's done to people. He would also comment on my video. In that...
Well, no, he wasn't defending, he was just, from what I've seen, he was just surprised that he was being called a predator, and I'm pretty sure he also said that call it for what it is. That, I mean, if you see it as defending, then I don't know what to tell you.
That comment, he'd make it seem like my problem with Sykkuno's behavior had to do with the lack of clout.
I mean, if you correct something, then that's not always defending. I don't think so. Depends on the context. In this context, it didn't look he was defending me this much. He was just crapping on whatever some people were saying about the stuff that he didn't see it was there. Well, he did call him a cheater, though.
Out of the women he reached out to. In any case, what would happen next is a narrative that would
Wait,
form...
actually, let's read this one. If he can only date people that are as or more famous than he is, then who... Wait, what? I don't really know what his response, like what is he responding to, but out of context it makes sense that, well, you always don't need to date like content creators of your size, but also much depends on the person. Well, honestly, if Sykkuno was 35 and he was dating someone his size but they were 18, that would make much less sense than him being at 35 dating a streamer who is 30 years old, who has, let's say, 10 times less the amount of viewers. Yeah.
Saying that I deleted his comment because I couldn't handle his unparalleled wisdom. As you can see, that's false. It's still right here, along with all the wonderful comments left by his community too. I really don't know why he and some other content creators tried so hard to defend Sykkuno's behavior, as if he was their long-lost brother or something. All I know is that she...
Wait, if it was under the video, then, like, what exactly is he referring to? It doesn't really add up in my brain. Wait, can somebody explain, Lamau? What?
has been shunned by humanity for thousands of years, regardless of gender. Maybe normalizing it now is probably a bad idea, but hey.
Wait, what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Lost brother or something. All I know, wonderful comments left by his community too. I really don't know why he and some other content creators tried so hard to defend Sykkuno's behavior, as if he was their long-lost brother or something. All I know is that cheating has been shunned by humanity for thousands of years, regardless of gender. Maybe normalizing it now is probably a bad idea, but hey, you're free to form your own opinion, go for it. Next.
Again, they weren't really defending him, from what I've seen. It was more so, hey, it's not exactly how you say it, and let's say like making fun of a streamer because she said, oh well, I don't really have sex with people I'm not dating, so I just my heart and actions are utterly unclouded. There are all these of justice.
Some people tried to claim that I changed my video's title because I was scared of a defamation lawsuit from Sykkuno. Sure, a random lawyer from Fiverr might claim that, but it's false. Here's a neat trick. You can go to a website like viewstats.com, go to any channel, we'll pick, I don't know, Mr. Beast, click on a video, and you'll actually be able to see any thumbnail or title changes since upload. Pretty cool, right? Now, if you were to do that with my video, you'd see that there were no thumbnail or title changes whatsoever since upload. So that's false.
Yeah, I don't remember him being called, him putting the word prayer in the title either.
And look, defamation is about knowingly lying about someone in order to ruin their reputation. I had no intention of lying in my video about Sykkuno. And if I did want to lie, then wouldn't I have just simply removed the last 2 minutes of Mal and Sykkuno's voice call so that she looks way better and he looks way worse? It just doesn't make sense. I never make any video with the intention of lying. Period. And finally, when it comes to misinfo, there's also something else that honestly doesn't deserve attention at all, but I'll still mention it. And it's this weird rumor or fan fiction that some people made up saying that I only made this video to try and get with the women that were affected by Sykkuno's actions. Anyone who knows me or has ever spoken with me in the content creation...
Well, that's the type of content he has been doing, so it's on brand. I don't really see it.
Sphere knows that I never even attempt to flirt. I keep things strictly professional. I take my platform very seriously.
I mean, even if he did sometimes just as a joke, then in the context of him making the video, it's well, I don't really see it that strongly.
Would never seek to use it in that way. It's simply not who I am. It's obviously also very disrespectful to anyone who was hurt by Sykkuno's actions, but it's not like the people peddling these rumors cared about them to begin with. Alright, so next up we have the joint statement that was posted by Sykkuno and his girlfriend. The first half would be written by Sykkuno. In it, he'd reiterate that he lied to people about being single and that he has been unfaithful to his girlfriend. He'd apologize and say that he'd be taking a break from streaming in order to better himself. He'd also call out anyone trying to frame him with false accusations. So yeah, as you can see, not much has changed. He's already admitted to these things in the voice call with Mal. When it comes to false accusations...
Well, he did admit it, but... Well, I didn't watch it, but if you say that he didn't sound guilty or that he just admitted it, he said, oh, well, I'm doing this, then... It's just not consistent, it just... Well...
Though, yes, there are stories that have circulated for years among some VTubers that accuse Sykkuno of doing worse than cheating. At this point though, it is not up to me to say whether it's true or not, just pointing out what he might be referring to. He could also be referring to the word predator, which I already apologized for. Now the second half of this statement would be written by his girlfriend. She'd express how hard this has all been on her, and how hurt she felt over not having a...
I mean, if you say that, some people say that some things are worse, well, I mean... If it's just a bit worse, then... Well, if it's super worse... Yeah, I don't think there's any point in trying to theorize or hypothesize, oh my god, like what he could have done. Well, the only public info is like this one, and that's already cringe, so, well...
choice on whether this went public or not, saying that she understands that many people were hurt, but that her feeling...
I wonder if Mujin is gonna talk about how he crashed out on powder when she had a pretty valid take on her experience with him.
Felt like they weren't really considered at all. She'd call out people who sought to use this incident for profit and would say that even prior to this going public, she was already trying to work through things with Sykkuno in order to repair their relationship together. She'd end her statement by saying that even with everything that has come out, she doesn't consider Sykkuno's actions irredeemable. She's going to stay with him and try to fix their relationship in spite of everything. Listen, I can't imagine what she's been through in just these last few weeks. Finding out that your boyfriend has been cheating on you for years, that he slept with someone as recently as December 2025 behind your back, and that he was still trying to arrange a meetup with someone else as you were already trying to fix your relationship after what had happened in December. I mean, seriously, it's just insane. But I do think this needs to be said. The fact that this went public is unfortunate, but people were genuinely hurt by Sykkuno lying to them that he was single. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion at this point. Let me know if you think it is, but if someone lied to me about being single, and I later found out that us having sex directly hurt their partner, made them depressed, and ruined or at least endangered a 5-year-long relationship, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. That's simply not what I would have signed up for. And seeing that he's a public figure who used this public standing to get with these women after lying to them, it felt like this going public was going to be inevitable. But that doesn't mean that her feelings are not valid, because they are. When it comes to me, I did have a hand...
Well, he was doing it just recently, so... Well, if you say that him getting exposed and getting shit on maybe opened his eyes, then, well, it's not like he did it, let's say, 2 years ago the last time that he changed, and then, let's say, some people started like exposing him for what he did years ago. He was literally doing it recently, just before he got caught, so, well... Maybe it was necessary. In
spreading this to the public by releasing my video so quickly, and I simply had no right to do so, and for that, I am sorry. Now, I've seen some people's reactions to this announcement, and yeah, as you might expect, it's not sunshine and roses. This whole topic has been extremely polarizing on the internet to begin with, and the girlfriend in particular is getting hate thrown her way, with people calling her things like gold digger or Stockholm Syndrome victim for not leaving him. Here's the thing though. What matters here is that Sykkuno stops his serial cheating streak and that he stops lying to women about him being single while turning them into home...
Well, he stopped after he got caught.
...wreckers against their will. That's it.
And he was doing it, well, allegedly for a while, for a long time. And looking back, well, I never watched his content, I never cared. So, well, I'm just looking at like Sykkuno retrospectively. He may have had some signs before of whatever he was trying to get.
If she wants to stay, that's...
I mean, some signs, not that he was always a weirdo, but he was always a freaky freak. Well, maybe a little bit. This is how it feels like, for
her
sure.
choice. She doesn't deserve to get nasty things said about her, though. I wish her the best, and I again would like to apologize if I directly contributed to...
Not nasty things, but I still do agree that I would give her the advice of not dating him, at least for a little bit, and just clear up her head.
Any harm that she might have gone through. That was not my intention. Look, ultimately, my favorite YouTuber growing up was PewDiePie. Yeah, I enjoyed his sense of humor, the fact that for the longest time, he was the sole runner of his channel, which gave him so much authenticity, but most of all, what I really liked about him was that he was not ashamed of being human. He would make mistakes, but when he would, he'd also sincerely apologize and work to learn from them. It's no secret that today, as a content creator, if you were to make a mistake, it would be so much easier to wait for it to die down in a week and then continue business as usual, as if nothing had happened. I was even advised by some to do exactly that and not release this video. And I understand why. It unfortunately works. But to me, it's simply the right thing to do, even if it leads to more scrutiny and people disliking me. I screwed up, I'm going to say sorry, and I will improve. So what am I going to change exactly? Well...
Now, I disagree. Depends on what you're responding to and how you responded to it as well. Let's say, for example, the first Cinder response, the 7-page no screenshot document, it will... That made it worse for her because it was just trash.
Well, to start, I'll never give another exception to a scoop or exclusive info. I will do what I've always done on this channel and talk about things that have already played out in public. I don't care if a 5-star general gives me info about World War III starting tomorrow. I will make the video after the nukes drop. I also realize now just how much you guys value my objectivity. I understand that I'm not perfect at it, and I probably never will be, but I'll always strive to present information to you in the most balanced way possible so that you can, in the end...
Wait, hold on. Yeah, people these days smoke garbage below my window, and I had my window open, so I had to close it.
Your own opinion. And
then it smells so bad. Yeah, the smell of cigarettes, I mean.
Finally, no matter how much this channel grows, I'll always ask you to be honest with me, and I promise to take accountability when needed, just like how I'm doing right now. So look, if the last video was a deal breaker for you and you want to unsubscribe, then I completely understand. But I won't let you leave without thanking you first. Take care, and may our paths cross again someday. On the other hand, if you're...
Oh, well, this last part of the video I don't really care about. He's just saying something like emotional or whatever.
planning to stick around for future content, then I'd like to thank you so much for allowing me to make a mistake and grow from it. I say this all the time when I stream, but not a day goes by where I take any of this for granted. And the fact that so many of you watch me, whether you're driving home, chilling at work, doing chores, knitting, or just eating, I'm so honored to be able to make your day a bit less mundane with my videos. It's truly a blessing. Thank you. I also would like to thank my Discord mods, my friends, and my viewers who reached out during this time. It meant a lot, and I really appreciate it. The Sykkuno video was live for a week, so I'll keep this video live for a week as well. However, I do plan to private the original video as soon as this video gets uploaded. I hope to be back sooner rather than later, continuing to make videos that you enjoy at the level of quality that you expect of me. As always, thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video, whenever that is.
Honestly, I was thinking of reacting to Muujin's videos before, but they are so long. Yeah, I have a feeling I would just react to a singular video of his for an entire stream. Oh yeah, I thought it was a decent video, the response on his Sykkuno video. That rated unemployment. I think my reaction, yeah, like him. I mean, it is his job, so him responding to it makes sense. People watching it is definitely unemployed. Yeah. Anyway, the Bloodborne manga. Wait, I'm gonna get some drink. When I was pissing, I realized the whole Mujin video like response to the response. He literally dragged out him saying, I apologize for falsely calling him a predator, and he made it into a 12-minute video.
Is it safe? I've been on a kill streak recently. Not a good one, but we must not allow fear to stop us from pursuing greatness. Speaking of fear, horror, more specifically, eldritch horror. Like your mother. Which leads me to this, Centuria, or as it's been described to me, Bloodborne the manga. I'll get...
Well, if someone describes some manga like, or not describes, like compares, what was I gonna say? Anyway, let's watch the video about the manga.
Back to this, but what is Centuria about? It's a dark fantasy series written by Toru Karumori, a former assistant of Fujimoto. Is it just me, or does Fujimoto have a lot of
Fujimoto? Wait, who's Fujimoto again? The mangaka of Chainsaw Man?
former assistants? He also has a lot of former fans after the stunt he just pulled. What's really neat are the inspirations Toru drew from. Quote, I got my idea for Chapter 1 of Centuria from the painting The Slave Ship by Joseph Mallard William Turner. I imagined a situation in which the protagonist of the story was aboard that slave ship and built upon the story from there. One thing led to another, and I ended up with the concept of a protagonist who had been granted the lives of 100 people. I think I've been influenced most by Kentaro Miura sensei's Berserk, Tsutomu Nihei sensei's works, and the Cthulhu mythos. Centuria follows the
Yeah, these are pretty interesting inspiration. Wait, let's go back a little.
Berserk, Tsutomu Nihei sensei's works, and the Cthulhu mythos.
Yeah, taking an inspiration for manga from something else than manga is a very good idea. Berserk and Blam, they are too different, so yeah, I think taking inspirations from more sources can make great results. So yeah, these three inspirations there, they look pretty goated. I mean, I wasn't really that much into Blame personally, but well, it can be a cool inspiration. Might have been the worst ending I've ever seen. I'm not even a Chainsaw Man fan. I dropped Chainsaw Man manga pretty early, so I don't know. I have no idea that it even ended. It went kind of under my radar. I didn't know.
Centuria follows the unfortunate life of a slave called Julian that finds himself on this boat. Do not worry, Berserk fans, we won't be on the boat for long. They're there, it's okay. While on this boat, hoping to run away from his slave master, he's taken in and shown motherly love from a pregnant lady called Mira. Quote, "No one treats us like we're human. That's why we need to look out for each other. It's important to have compassion. It's how we keep our dignity as human beings." End quote. Julian and Mira grow a bond, sharing more about their life with one another.
That's such a manga quote. Like, I don't think you could ever see this type of dialogues, or in this case monologues, that much in Western media. Yeah, that's so anime / manga.
And then chaos.
Yeah, I think that's also one of the reasons why I got into manga. It's like Fujimoto saw the ending of JoJo Part 6 and tried to... Must have forgotten about how that ending is good. Yeah, I might not finish Chainsaw Man ever, so, well...
All of the slaves...
Well, I wasn't even planning on, anyway.
...are killed as sacrifices, and right when Julian and Mira are going to be next, a creature appears asking which one of them seeks her blessing. But it can never be handed to the person, because of, I don't know, like, you would think all-powerful eldritch gods could decide the rules themselves, but that would be too convenient for the story, so one must die for the other to receive the power. Julian offers up his own, but is stopped by Mira, who doesn't want to lose another child like she has before. So, she cuts her baby out and gives Diana to Julian and tells him that she loves them both. So it is Julian's wish to prove that their lives and Mira's life weren't worthless. So with the strength and lives of 100 slaves, he kills the traitors on the ship and on a small boat sails off with something precious in his hands. All in the meanwhile, the king's prophetess...
Damn, I know that's just the premise of the manga, but it feels pretty like packed with information. Yeah, I don't want to call it spoilery, but I mean, you gotta sell people on the manga somehow though, so I get the video.
Has foreseen a child of calamity that will kill the king and bring ruin to the world.
Yeah, sounds very unique though. I can't really think of any manga that's similar to this one. Yeah, hence why it's also inspired by the Cthulhu mythos over like an existing manga story.
For those that aren't caught up, what do I think about it? It's pretty good. Pretty fucking good, and you should catch up. It is currently at 87 chapters at the time of this recording, and while the series up to this point has had some really good moments for some of the characters, the next stretch of the manga I hope blows everything else so far out of the water. If it was at chapter 50-ish to 60, I would say no, since around that time it kinda slowed down a lot, but now I'd go for it. Solid action that you would expect from most manga with supernatural abilities and some pretty sick moments of horror that I wish it leaned into more, but I'm okay with where it is now, as long as later on things escalate in that regard. An okay cast of characters at the moment, but again, the next stretch should add a lot to them, since within the last 30 or so chapters, a lot of them were just introduced.
I just want to know what happened. I blame the JJK fans. Man, I don't even know what the ending is, so I can't even comment.
And they've been grounded a bit and expanded upon bit by bit. As for the Bloodborne comparison, if your main exposure to Eldritch horror is Bloodborne, I can see why that comparison is made. It reminds me a lot of the Claymore Berserk comparison, where if things are taken in isolation, I can see why, but at its core, the two things function very differently and have very different strengths. It's not that serious, and as a selling point, it works. I mean, hell, I read it because of that, and it'll probably be the title. Making that connection makes sense, but the feeling I had after playing Bloodborne in comparison to reading this is very different. However, Centuria is not finished, and down the line it's very possible it leaves me questioning everything. I apologize for stuffing your reading list more, but you should add this one for sure. For those of you that are caught up, I can get a bit more into the specifics. Centuria carries a very hopeful tone, and Julian's character, having been forever impacted by Mira and the kindness she and others throughout the story show him, is a nice emotional touch to the story. I'm interested in seeing where it can go with him, and if it chooses to explore a moment of regression due to some tragic events, since his anger has been touched upon. But right now, there are so many characters and moving parts involved that I'm not sure when we are going to get that focus back on Julian as the main character. Although, the reducing number of lives he has will come back to be important, as each thing he does will be more costly. Diana, who is now a bit older, I can see going through the most amount of change.
Yeah, for editing, by the way, just a random comment.
Given all that she will learn about herself and the world. Right now, she is a pretty blank canvas, is fair to say. The lore and how crazy things can get with the old ones has me stoked, and again, I really hope it leans into that more, since for me it's not only the most intriguing parts of the world, but art-wise it's when the series is at its best. The antagonists so far have been solid, with Arcos by far being my favorite. It sort of feels like the Hiei situation where at first it's this super evil generic villain that then gets so much character. Arcos being resurrected and now going—
Oh, he from Yu Yu Hakusho. Well, he also then later became a side, well, actually a main character, like one of the main characters. Yeah, I don't really know why he was so bland in the beginning when Yusuke met him for the first time, but yeah, but then afterwards it was really cool. Yeah, I like him a lot.
This existential crisis where he has to confront the previous him, who was this serial killing demon, has a lot of potential, some of which has been touched upon already, but I want to do a video on Arcos, probably when his entire character gets completed. I still have the Takasugi and a bunch of other— I'll get to it. I'm hoping the king or the supreme lord ends up being dope, and there are some godly forces like the goat Diana can see that are truly X factors. I also don't want to trigger any godly forces.
Honestly, I can kind of see the Berserk inspiration, but more so in the art style and how it is visually.
Goat Diana can see that are truly X factors.
Yeah, but just a little bit.
I also don't want to trigger any college students dealing with insufferable college professors, but this story also has evil lesbians. Helm is pretty wicked though. When it comes to the other characters I like, Lucas, prodigal son of the king who wants revenge, so of course he has dark hair. Whenever the series is truly done stage setting and things can just happen one after the other and we approach the true climax of the overall story, I think we're going to witness something very special with a lot of the characters. The overall theme of the story, the importance of human connection and how love can persevere in the face of overwhelming suffering, is a powerful message. One that has been explored in manga and in this story so far, but there's a lot more that can happen in the story, therefore a lot that can happen to the characters, and test who they are via more loss and pain. So whatever resolution they reach will even have more weight to it than it does now. This manga feels like it could go on for 300 chapters at least, since there is a lot of room for things to be expanded upon, and given the pacing of the story so far, I really could see it. Despite being an assistant of Fujimoto, it does not carry the pace that most people associate with Fujimoto's works, which makes sense since this is a human being with their own life and not just a Fujimoto underling. Who would have thought? It almost slipped my mind, but—
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised either.
Rest in peace, Angval, who, by the way, her character can get even more like Arcos has now that she's been brought back to life. And
this is kind of spoiler-filled, isn't it? What do you mean, rest in peace?
It's really about to hit the fan. I'm not as big on this series as I am Chojin X, or as I was.
Chojin X, I dropped that in like 3 chapters when it started serializing. That's the one by the Tokyo Ghoul creator. Yeah, I could not get into it at all. Although it was coming out weekly, so I just wasn't inspired to read it at all at the time.
The Nido Exorcist. But I see the potential for this manga to do something special. Fuck, now I cursed it, and for some reason out of nowhere, Toru's gonna decide to become a professional cyclist or some shit. The series occasionally delves into typical manga and anime humor, which I'm not against, and sometimes it's endearing, But at this point, I'm a bit over it sometimes. Fuck, I am getting old. Overall, the manga is one of the best things out right now. A dark fantasy with beautiful moments where I see the potential for so much more, and I hope it's able to fulfill those expectations down the road. I guess next I should check out Mad, since I have not stopped getting that recommended to me.
Anyway, the most important video of the day. I was gonna say of the gay. I almost did the slip. Which is gayer, yaoi or yuri? Damn. It's gonna be the gayest reaction of them all.
Dudes kissing or chicks kissing? One of the most common debates.
Well, one is dudes and the other one is chicks. So, well, dudes are gay.
That never really comes up. Two. Dudes kissing or chicks kissing? One of the most common debates. That never really comes up. Two gay medias that are inherently gay. But see,
gay.
Not all gays are created equally gay. One has got to be more gay. But
true, I mean there's also bisexual.
By some metric than the other. So, sit back, Pookies, and get ready to learn about the most educational topic you've ever learned in your life.
What's gay?
First off, we gotta define what Yuri is and establish its gayness.
Alright, students, if we're cutting to the chase, Yuri is just girls kissing, girls love, girls being lesbian, bro, being gay, okay? And if we're being honest,
girls girling.
The audience for Yuri.
True, I mean, this is just feminine. Just like a gal kissing a dude. That's also just feminine.
Is typically lesbian women or men. It's like a 50-50. It's like a 50-50 split. I consulted my Discord
just
server
like
and
gotcha.
asked them what the appeal of Yuri is, and the grandstanding answer that I received from them was
women.
That there's two sets of boobies. Okay, but now we gotta talk about the different types of Yuri.
Now, when people think of Yuri, they think of soft, wholesome, oh my god, she looked at me type shit.
Nah.
But there's a whole other side of Yuri that's just straight up top.
Nah, some Yuri I'm pretty sure is more insane than some yaoi. Don't ask me how I know.
Toxic and low-key. That's when it gets interesting. This is also when we talk about the sponsor of the video, Reverse 1999. And this game is basically that exact energy. Now, this ain't that cute slice of life Yuri, like Cosmic Princess Kaguya or Dragon Maid. Nah, this is, we're emotionally ruining each other, but we're in love type shit. Think Madoka Magica. The relationships in this game are messy, complicated, and sometimes just straight up doomed. But that's what makes them hit so hard. And the whole game matches that vibe. The character designs look beautiful, but they're also grounded in real historical and cultural details. So it's like, yeah, she looks amazing, but mentally, she's not okay. And you see that especially in the relationships too. Like you've got characters like Isolde dealing with all that emotional baggage. And then on the other side, you got a fan favorite dynamic like Marcia and Sentinel, where people are already locked in analyzing every interaction like it's a toxic situationship documentary. So, you've got this constant contrast between beauty and suffering, but don't get it twisted. You can still have fun with it. And right now, with the new update, they're giving away over 100 free polls just for...
This is just an ad.
Sponsoring this, and we could be here. What?
I mean, I realized it like 2 seconds in.
But I don't got all that. There's only really the, what? Physical contact isn't haram. Or, yo, you straight kissing and touching and all of that. Basically, Yuri is the type that doesn't feature that much physical affection, if there is any at all.
Ew, what
and
the
it's
flip?
Like a little more than just friends. Hard Yuri is the second one. Kissing, touching, freaky dicky anime moments that'll have you like, damn, this is pretty gay. But I can't stop listening. There's a bunch of subgenres too.
What?
Like the military-based ones, office ones, villainess. Honestly, it's just being gay with different fonts. But now it's time to talk about the intensity. See, Yuri ain't all that crazy all around. Like, even though there's a ton of Yuri it all really falls into the soft and kawaii type, or the doomed depressing type. And even when you start diving into the after dark type of Yuri, it still isn't all that crazy where you're like, whoa, I need to take a break from this. Mainly, it's just girls kissing with a whole lot of scissor. When it comes to the realism aspect, Yuri definitely beats Yaoi, and we're gonna talk about all that later on. But Yuri reflects lesbian relationships very well, if we're not including the 44%.
Oh, really? Yuri explains lesbian relationships better than Yaoi does. Wow.
Domestic abuse rate.
Who would have thought?
They showcase a lot of the friends to lovers trope, as well as the trials and tribulations they gotta go through. Granted,
Yeah, but like, can you tell me which is gayer?
I think the fandom aspect really takes the cake. See, Yuri is either some of the most wholesome stuff you've ever seen, or the most down bad. There is no in between, especially on Twitter. Like, the amount of times I've seen two girl characters pinned against each other. We hate each other, we're so angry. Only for someone to be like, now make them kiss. Boy, get out of the game! But Yuri isn't all that bad, and is actually a lot smaller when it comes to popularity than Yaoi is, which is the perfect...
Honestly, I'm gonna end this stream right now. I don't really care about finishing that. Yeah, finishing is gay. Anyway, thank you for watching this stream, boys. Until next time, see ya sometime, someday.